What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back another video on the channel, and today we have a highly requested one. I finally got around to this. This is literally the third time in my life I'm having Red Robin. I had it like probably 10 years ago. It's been a long time, so I'm not familiar with a lot on the menu. So I picked 3 different sandwiches, 2 burgers, 1 chicken sandwich, and what was other than the onion rings, because I couldn't get a tower of onion rings to take home. I did get onion rings. They are here, but it's not the tower. The most popular appetizer on the menu, as well as the most popular sauces, 2 of those, and then a wild card that I picked here. So that's what's on the agenda. Red Robin. A lot of people love Red Robin. From what I remember, it was pretty good, but it's been a long time. I don't know if the quality has dropped or anything whatsoever. So that is what we are doing today. Super excited for this. It does smell really good, I'm not gonna lie. Drop a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know, all that cringy YouTube stuff. I do try to read and go through as many comments as I can so that I can do these kinds of requests, and look, I ain't gonna be mad at doing nothing like this. Also, for those who are watching, I said this yesterday, but this time it is Easter when you're seeing this, so happy Easter. For me, it's still Saturday night. Easter, I'll be with my family. I'll try to do something Easter related, but you won't see it until Monday because I'm gonna eat their food. I swear, listen, by the time they're watching this, they won't even know. I hope that I'm eating mac and cheese when I see this. Alright? That's it. Let's get into this video. 3 different burgers. This one looked the best to me because I love fried eggs. If you don't like runny yolk, you're going to be mad because I can see from here that the yolk is runny. When I picked it up just to prop it up so it looked a little bit better on camera, the yolk busted, so it ain't finna do all that stuff. But there is a runny yolk on here. This is, I have the menu right here. Y'all can't see it. This is the Royal Burger, which comes with lettuce, which I didn't get, tomato, which I did get, egg, which is on there, like some yolk, and some pepper jack on a burger. Oh, look at the drip. God, oh, yay. On a nice looking bun, too. I'm just going to bite this before this thing just bursts all over the plate. Hey, you mind? I don't want to get yolk on my counter. This is a pretty good burger. I'm going to wipe them off real quick. That yolk ran over my hands. The egg is cooked perfectly. I like a runny yolk. You can ask for it to be fried hard. We don't do that here. Bacon is pretty crispy. The bun is a good bun. I like when the bun got a little booty on it like this. I always call it a booty. Don't, whatever. The burger, surprisingly, I wasn't expecting this, is seasoned. I know it says that they have a house seasoning on it, and you can taste it. They even give you extra on the side, which I don't know what the hell is in this, but I'm going to see what's on here. I'm just going to put a little bit more, I just want to get a taste of it. Maybe if you try opening it this time. There, it looks like straight up salt. There has to be like sugar in there. It's salt for sure, but I think I'm about a couple of these packets. Hold on. Dried cane syrup. There it is. So, good burger though. Well seasoned. And it's cooked medium. I know you can ask for well done, but we don't do that here. Medium for a burger is definitely a nice little play. We got sauces. And this is their regular steak fry. I did get the garlic fries as well as the onion ring, so let's try. That's their Baja Ranch. And this one is supposed to be like their best sauce, which is their, what's it called? Like campfire mayo, I think it's called. You can go ahead and drink that. Overall, I think the meal's like $15, which is like pretty appropriate when you're getting these types of sit-down casual restaurants. I wouldn't be mad if you put this on my table. I wouldn't. Is it the best burger I've ever had? No. But for a franchise, things like that, one of the better burgers that is, for me, on there. Should we go to all these places? I know y'all think Chili's and Applebee's. Am I going to these places? Drop it in the comments. Let's see. But that's a nice little opening start. I would give that an 8.5 out of 10. We have, which was on their Tavern series, a Haystack Tavern, which I believe, just move this out the way, is a little bit smaller, but it's a double patty, and it comes with these like fried onions. I think there's like a barbecue sauce or something on here, which is what's on this bun. Not 100% sure what's on here. I don't know. It tastes like a fancy Burger King. It's better than Burger King, but it puts me right in the flavor of like a rodeo burger, which if y'all don't know, a rodeo burger is my vibe. That mayo's crazy. Crispy onions on here, lots of melted cheese, sesame seed bun, which gives me that Burger King vibe definitely. A little bit more seasoned, a little more fresh than Burger King, obviously, but as a person who I feel like the Whopper used to be a lot better than it is, that reminds me of what the Whopper used to be, but better. I shouldn't say I hate to say this, I put a fried egg on here. That might be one of the most W burgers on here, as well as the fact that even though it is smaller, it's a little less costly if you're not a person who has a huge appetite. I think you get down with that. I'm not getting a ton of the sauce, but dipping it in the mayo definitely adds something to it. What the hell is this? I don't even know what this one was. Oh, this is the smoky pepper sauce. Smoke and pepper sauce. Let's get one dip in here and see what this is. I don't like steak fries, man. Well, I'll be damned. Let's go in here, and then in here. This one's even better. A little smaller, but I like that. I got their garlic fries, which are their steak fries, but they put Parmesan and like a garlic sauce on it. I will never get those again. That's the play. Steak fries for me are usually mediocre, but adding that garlic sauce to it, a little bit of that saltiness from that Parmesan, oh man. Right in here we go. This is pretty good. This is better than that, to me. If you got this type of bun, this type of burger, with what's on here, add the fried egg, I think you would build like the best type of burger. Because what's missing from this is on here and vice versa. So this one's a little bit higher. Wouldn't put it in the S tier, but I do think it's pretty good for better than what I was expecting. And these garlic fries, I love garlic. That just made it so much better. Steak fries to me are just generally mid. The burger itself, I would give an 8.7. Not quite in the 9 categories, but slightly better than that. I would like to combine those two and make it like an absolute W. And these fries are probably some of the better steak fries I've eaten with that garlic butter on there. Like strangely addictive, kind of good. Probably the best thing I've had here so far, 9.1 out of 10. Let's do musical. I know it's Red Robin, I know it's a burger place, but I did want to do this. I decided to try a chicken sandwich because I've never had a chicken sandwich from here, and I'm weird. Really no other explanation than that, so let's pull this one out of here. This is the teriyaki chicken sandwich. That's a fat chicken sandwich, wow. What is dripping? The pineapple, okay, that makes sense. I'm not mad at that. Teriyaki chicken sandwich comes with teriyaki sauce on a crispy chicken patty, or you can get grilled. Grilled. 2 slices of pineapple are on here. It looks like they are grilled, and they are. There's tomato on here as well. It does come with lettuce. We don't do lettuce here. On their booty bun. That's what I'm going to call it, the booty bun. This sandwich is huge. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Okay. The error in judgment is me. Man enough to admit that. I went with the teriyaki. The teriyaki sauce just tastes like straight up salt. The rest of the sandwich is pretty good. The patty, don't know if it's fresh or frozen. Could be a frozen patty. Some places do fresh, but it is all white meat. It is crispy. Acid from the tomatoes. Y'all know I'm a fan of tomatoes in my sandwiches. The sweetness from the pineapple. A little bit of a grilled taste. Could have left it on more, but that's nitpicking. The bun is what it was before, which I said is good. The cheddar adds a little bit of sharpness to it, which I enjoy. The problem, like I said, is on me. I wouldn't get the teriyaki version. I would get a different version next time because the teriyaki sauce is just straight salt and it's overpowering everything else, but it's not on the whole sandwich. So when I bit it on this side, I got a much better bite than when I bit it on this side, which is where most of the sauce is. Also didn't get mayo with the teriyaki sauce, which does help it a little bit. But overall, the teriyaki is what I took an L on. If I would have got the other kind, or got it without it, I would have really liked that, because I do like that pineapple, that sweetness with that salty. It's just too salty and it's overpowering the sweet. So this one I would give a 7 out of 10. It could easily be better if I didn't get that teriyaki sauce. That's just straight the truth. Let's try the onion rings. You can get the big stack, which I usually got. I went there twice, usually. But that is the onion ring. People love these onion rings. Let's bite it once without. Nice. Nice. One of the best things. Everybody loves these onion rings. I can damn sure see why. But, this is going to be the one. Man. Their onion rings are awesome. Alone, it's more of the texture and the crunch, the sweetness of the onion. There's no crazy, I think their house seasonings on there, which just adds a little bit of a salty note. But when you put this here onion ring and this here mayo, get in the damn mayo. That's winning. I won't forget about this sauce. I like this. That's the best. But this is nice. A little peppery, a little smoky. And then I'll be honest with you. I would go to a Robin and just sit there and get garlic fries, onion rings, and maybe like a burger, and you got yourself a W. Y'all weren't wrong. It is good. It's better than I expected. I didn't expect it to be good. I'm not the biggest fan of these like casual sit-down restaurants in this era, but I don't really have a lot of complaints. Again, it's not elite, but it's very good. Sitting down in the restaurant when everything's a little bit fresher, a little bit warmer. I do get that people say you take everything home. It's easier to review things outside of a restaurant unless you want a voiceover. So that's why I do it. So I can extrapolate, meaning I can like kind of put it into that. But definitely the onion rings in the restaurant I've had before are like really, really good. Home, they're still really, really good. You can hear the crunch. That's still on here. So you get that tower, and you split it with your friends, or get your own tower like I would. With that mayo, with the mayo, it's a 9.2 out of 10. It's very good. The chicken sandwich I already gave a rating to. Not my favorite, but it's still respectable. It's my fault with the teriyaki. Full responsibility for that one. And this was their #1 ordered appetizer other than the onion rings, which were their pretzel bites, which comes with like this beer cheese sauce. I'm not eating a plain pretzel. Am I eating a plain pretzel? Yeah, I'm gonna eat a plain pretzel. Let's try one out. It's a pretzel. Better than the pretzel crust on Little Caesars pizza. They should have put that on there. But let's try the beer cheese. That's not bad. Not bad. But I'm gonna need a sip after this. I need one more. Okay. It's not bad. The pretzel bites themselves are surprisingly nice dough, and the outside still has a decent crunch. This is a personal thing for me. This is where it comes in. I'm using my own taste buds. For me, I'm never the biggest fan of those types of pretzels. I don't like those giant salt crystals because it comes off as too salty when you eat like 3 of them, which I think that was my 3rd, and I'm starting to feel that. When you add that to this beer cheese, I'm gonna do it without. Maybe I'll try it with the onion ring. I just need to see something. The beer cheese just is a little too salty for me. When you add too much salt to something, or there's a high sodium content, in my opinion, it overpowers the rest of the flavor. I don't need salt to be the star of the show, and I understand with pretzels, that's kind of what it is, which is why I'm never the biggest fan. I got it because it was popular. I've had pretzels that I do enjoy. There is an option, which I didn't do, again, user error, that you can get it without the salt. I know, crazy. Like, why would you get a pretzel without the salt? I would. Just being real, because when you're putting it in this beer cheese, which is salty, it adds all the salt you need, in my opinion. When I had it with the onion ring, I still got the salt in there, and it was better with the onion ring than it is with the pretzel. So because of that, I wouldn't get these again. I can see other people liking them a lot more than me if you are a fan. Look, some people like the salty pretzel, and I get that. For me, never my play. I'm usually more of a cinnamon sugar guy. Just keeping it a buck. So for me, a 5 out of 10. I can see people giving this a much higher rating, but everybody has different taste buds. That is just me. Overall, is Red Robin a W? Yeah, I have to admit that. I'm still not the biggest fan of these like sit-down restaurants, the casual sit-down type of restaurants, but if I was going to go to one, this might be my first choice. And I know what everybody's going to say. Why don't you spin back and go to the rest of them? If you want to see that, I think it's time. I've seen the light with this, and I would definitely go to Red Robin. I think it's pretty good. That mayo, you can see I ate like half of it, is really the star of the show. It's their most popular one, which I can 100% see. And I think the burgers are decent. I do, again, a lot of people with the whole, like, it's fresher at the, I completely get where you're coming from. It's a sit-down restaurant. It's meant to be eaten there. They do have a to-go thing, but I do understand where you're coming from. But we do reviews in here. I can't go to Red Robin. There's music, there's DJs, there's all kind of stuff going on. There's people. It's almost impossible to do reviews in places like that. I tried it last year, and I almost got copyrighted 3 times because of background music. I got attacked by a pigeon. Y'all don't believe me. Check my Shake Shack video. I swear this is what happened. It was a pigeon, bro. It was crazy. So I had to go outside. Freaking pigeon, bro. That's wild. But that, you know, so we have to make do with that kind of stuff. But I do try to take that in consideration. I always use that in the videos. But I wouldn't mind spinning back to some of these places, you know, your Chili's, your Applebee's, and places like that, and kind of seeing what's up, because this made me see the light. I would go here. A little pricey, because I just personally, again, Five Guys is still better, and it's slightly cheaper, but it's meant to be taken home. But I can rock with y'all. So, out of 10 for the entire place, 7.5. I would have never given a place anything over anything like that before. So, I'm working with y'all, and I'm seeing the light. This is what we do here, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have some Easter stuff I gotta take care of, so I gotta edit this real quick and make sure it's ready to go, because I will not be anywhere near any kind of equipment tomorrow because I'm not gonna be home. So I gotta go and make sure I got all this stuff done. But I do really appreciate y'all support and stuff like that. You know, this has been really fun. I'm enjoying this. I get really like sentimental around holidays. All right, so it is what it is. I hope everybody enjoys time with your family. If you are celebrating, there's a lot of holidays going on across different religions, and if you're not celebrating any of them, still, bless up. I love y'all. I hope that you are happy, you're healthy. 2023, I hope you make it your best year as it's going on. We're already a quarter through the year, which is insane. It's already April. which is just, it's just like time is just going crazy, man. But that's gonna be the end of the video again, man. I love y'all. I mean that. We fight, kinda. We argue, kinda. But it's all in good gesture, all in good love, and all that stuff. So be back tomorrow, more content. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.